Hello Capricorn, welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be a reading for June 8th to June 14th, 2020. Thank you to all my current subscribers, all my views, all the likes, all the comments. This has just turned out really well. It's getting more people on it, and you guys must be feeling braver to leave comments and stuff, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. Please remember there's no way this can connect with every single Capricorn out there, so I read the cards and you decide if they apply to you, and if they don't, then we go watch your moon video or your rising ascendant sign video or a cross watcher video, and that would work. That might connect. So I shuffle the cards before I turn the camera on, and I just give one more shuffle and cut the deck after I turn the camera on. And so also the feminine masculine energies can be vice versa in this reading. Alright, I'm going to start with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards for you, Capricorn. And the first one you have is 43, Setting Up Parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. And 43, I think this is the Trigger Clownfish. It is the Trigger Clownfish. Okay, this just talks about, is a relationship taken away from other areas of your life? So some people, when they get in relationships, they'll give 100% and then they fall apart in other parts of their life. So if you set up healthy parameters and boundaries, you should be able to balance that out, is pretty much what this card says. And there's a lot of love because there's a lot of green, and this is the heart chakra to me. So then you have Amble with Contentment, number 9. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. And this again is a lot of green, a lot of heart chakra already right off the start here, Capricorn. So this to me talks about you go with the flow, and then when there's a current you need to ground yourself. The seahorse will ground himself by attaching his tail to coral or something like that and wait till the current goes away and then start on about his journey again. So I don't know if this means you're going to have some kind of strong currents coming towards you here in this week after this reading. Is kind of what I'm picking up. So Amble with Contentment, so you should be able to know when that's crazy, all the green, to just go is what it says. You'll know when it's time for you to move, you'll know when it's time for you to stand still. So then you have 26, Where You Need to Be. Acknowledge how you are feeling, have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Sorry about that. So this is the blue dragon, which goes with the current. And it's really strange because 2 of the species in this Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck have made it in the news in the last week. And this was one of them. If you Google it for YouTube, there was thousands of them, I guess, or hundreds, that showed up on a beach somewhere, and they look a lot like this picture. It was amazing. And then the narwhal whale I have in this card deck, it also came out on the news yesterday that scientists have captured their noises they make when they're catching their prey. It's amazing. It's like, wow. So this talks about where you need to be, definitely, that these go with the current as well. So these 2 right here are talking about going with the current and going with the flow, and you're where you're supposed to be. And this is your throat chakra, the blue. So that's pretty good. So now I'm going to switch to the Journey, or the Mystical Cats tarot cards. And you have Fire King. Fire King is represented to me by Leo. It's not traditionally, but look at it. It just says Leo all over it. So you may have Leo placement in your chart or around you, but this has to do with pride or ego, Capricorn. Something to do with your pride going on right now with you guys. So 5 of Earth is people making you feel like you have to defend yourself. It looks like people are coming at you, and they are making you defend yourself. So Sky Kitten is immaturity. It could be annoying immaturity, or it could be just like playful immaturity, either or both possibly. The cat. So the cat is usually I say it's my precursor to love, but I'm going to quit saying that because I say it a lot. This is when you take a leap of faith. And you can take a leap of faith towards anybody, but anything, but usually it's for love. And the sun is in here. It tells me there's a lot of emotions going on. The emotions seem to be balanced. You're just going on about your day, and all of a sudden love comes in. So then you have Five of Sky, which again is you, with the Five of Fire, you're defending yourself. So you have bickering and arguing, and then it moved to you defending yourself for some reason, people around you. So Sky Tom is somebody hurting you. Somebody just blatantly hurting you. They're hurting you on purpose. They're reaching out, being mean and cold, saying mean things. So Two of Sky is you at a crossroads. You're trying to make a decision about something. I feel like you've been trying to make it for a while and you just can't come to a decision. I mean, I'm talking a while you've been thinking about something here. And in a way, this says you already know what way you want to go because the cat's head is turned a certain direction. So you do really in your intuition know which way you want to go forward. The Priestess, this is good. To me, the Priestess is clarity. She's surrounded by amethyst in this picture, and that is clarity, just knowledge, coming to wisdom from the things you've experienced in your life that has made you be able to make good experience decisions now. So Ace of Sky, this is love. I mean, this is passion. This is somebody, it is some harsh words and some arguing too, but I feel like in the end it's love, and somebody needs to surrender is what this means to me. Somebody needs to surrender, if not both people, to make this love work out. And it goes back to the pride and ego, I feel. Somebody's pride and ego is getting in the way. So consequences. There's consequences for something that happened in this relationship. Fire Kitten. Fire Kitten to me is somebody who takes chances. They go with their curiosity. They don't stay within the lines. They don't stay within the boundaries. So the Hermit means Virgo, placement around you or in your birth chart. Oh, I had to make sure that volume was up. So this is clarity again. So you have two cards right here, Capricorn, that say there's clarity around you. Clarity is coming to you, 100% clarity about something. You have two cards that represent clarity. So you're getting, and look at this, Cat Magic. So Cat Magic is saying that you have everything within you to make your life how you want it to be. If you want something, you have to go for it. And you have the choice to do that or not. If you don't go for it, you're not going to get it. So Sea Tom is my player card. This is somebody who flirts and plays. They just flirt and play, and that's what they do. There's no long-term commitment with the Sea Tom. So then the Lover's card comes out. So this is representative of, this could mean Gemini placement around you in your birth chart. But this is Lovers, speaks for itself. So to me, it says Cat Magic and then Sea Tom, the flirt, the player, and Lovers. So you either, I just feel like some of you may be players. So then you have Ten of Sea, which is you going around people that you like and people that make you feel secure. You could be going on vacation, or you could be going to a warmer climate for vacation around family, I feel. Seven of Earth. Seven of Earth would be you waiting on something. I feel like it's family almost too. So I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck for you now. And you have the Empress. The Empress is a couple things. This could be you offering self-love to yourself, forgiving yourself for something. Or this could be you acting with dignity and confidence. Just displaying yourself as very in control. Princess of Wands. This could be new beginnings. You're protected by the divine. A lot of new beginnings. Seven of Cups is you going back and thinking and overplaying something in your mind over and over about something from the past. And I feel like it's a long time ago. I'm going to say like 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Wow. Okay, and then you have Six of Wands. So this is victory and success over lower energies. So if people are gossiping about you or trying to throw you off track, so to speak, this is success over that. You had the protection card in protection right here too with the stag. So then this is the death card. This means that something is ending. It could be one door closing, another door opening. It could be a contract, a rental agreement, a friendship, anything. Some part of you could be ending, a thinking pattern, a behavior. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is a few things too. This usually represents a professional, meaning a doctor, a lawyer, a justice of the peace. It could be the police, it could be a doctor, that sort of stuff, paperwork. Or it could represent a third eye, where there's somebody trying to communicate with somebody else on their desires and their wants, and they're trying to do it that way. So 10 of Wands is you are so close to moving forward into abundance and love, but there's something you cannot let go. You need to deal with, bring out in the open, I'm not sure. Something you need to deal with to move forward. So 8 of Cups is, to me, karma. It's when somebody is going to be made to feel how you made somebody else feel. And I don't always feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody around you, Capricorn, and you're going to see it. But this could be you. So if you feel like you're in a situation where you're like, wow, I can't believe I'm feeling this way, but I know I've made somebody in my life feel this way, that would be the karma. So 9 of Cups is you moving into a more luxurious lifestyle, whether you're being easier on yourself, you got a better paying job, somehow your life is getting easier. The Hermit, again the Virgo came up. So this is confirmation in your reading, Virgo placement around you, clarity. To me that's, yeah, Virgo. You have Virgo placement around you in your birth chart. So the next one is Knight of Cups. This is somebody coming in with an apology to say they're sorry. And then you have 7 of Wands. So 7 of Wands is a couple things as well. This could be opportunities around you to date and move on. Or this could be a whole lot of thinking that is stopping you from moving on because you just can't stop that thinking pattern. Justice would be balance. And Libra, if you have any Libra around you. So then you have Temperance. It's crazy when I see Justice and Temperance. So this tells me that things are going to balance out. You just have to have patience and wait. And there's something that was unfair in the past concerning love. And to me this also says, if you look at the cups, somebody's connected to somebody really strong. And I don't usually like to go into twin flame and soul mates. I don't know enough about that, but obviously there's these 2 cups here. She's an angel, and these cups, the water is connected. So that's what I would say, 2 souls are connected because we're all made of water. So that's what I'm getting out of that. So I think I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey lesson card, and you have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And that is a good thing. So hopefully you do understand that and you know how that works. Let me look. This was relationships. Oh my gosh, it opened right up to that. That is so weird. So in this 3-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we separate from one another and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lesson he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. My voice is going crazy. So then you have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. And I hope you do know this, Capricorn. I hope you know you are never alone. There are a lot of positive energies around you of loved ones, guides, angels. There really is. Let me look at this real fast. This card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you may need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you create or will you attract others who will nurture your soul. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. Wow, that's pretty heavy. You don't feel worthy of love and that's why you're lonely? That's harsh. So now I'm going to pull the angel and ancestor, which would be Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Let me find her because I kind of remember, but I want to make sure. Here she is. So it says, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady known as the Empress in the traditional tarot is representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is representation of the goddess Venus, too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card she holds an apple and the seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, abundance are all imminent. So fertility, growth, abundance. Be careful, your fertility is, that's what that says. So then you have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So 2 female cards came up. That says a lot to me. Let me find this one. Very powerful. Lady and Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking traditions, women were seen as equal to men and joined them on their raids and fought with them on their battlefield. In this deck, the Shield Maiden brings fiercely feminine energy, the power to be a warrior while retaining feminine sensitivity. She is ready to put her plan into action. She is ready to go into battle. Taking some time to assess what your next step will be, all great warriors have a plan. Wow, that's powerful. So now I'm going to read the fortune cookie for you here, Capricorn. And it says, never love anybody who treats you like you're ordinary. That's pretty heavy, yeah. So if somebody treats you ordinary who claims they love you, then they said, this says, don't do that. But it's up to you. It's your free will, your choice. You figure out what that means to you. So thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot, Capricorn, Cross Watchers. Thank you. Bless you, Capricorn.